In the center of the story is a young girl, recently returned from abroad, studied, lived in England. Parents are millionaires, but with a concept. Money is not thrown at yacht are not bought. They have achieved everything with their own labor. They understand that the daughter groom is needed. They hoped that she would look after someone in England, but no, it did not grow together. In general, they are happy with their daughter, but they hint that it would be nice to find a groom. They are motivated by the fact that they're already old, and their grandchildren will babysit or how you want. In general, the girl periodically introduces them to a couple of boyfriends, but they either don't like her or her parents. In general, a problem. The rich also cry, as they say. Our girl lives on. His soul is good. At the same time, he does volunteer work, helps poor animals, homeless people. One day, she sees how a guy on the street gave a bag of food to a homeless man, just what he bought in a store. The girl is surprised. Rarely, they say, in our time you will meet a noble guy. And he, as if on purpose, almost hugs his bum. The girl does not stand aside and also helps the poor fellow. The bum is happy. Involuntarily, a conversation begins between the guy and the girl. Acquaintance decides to consolidate in a cafe. Everything is right and correct. The guy pays by deliberately showing a wallet full of money. Says he's the son of a businessman, rich guy, single, seems like on purpose. Cute and cuddly. Our girl is interested. Glitter in the eyes and all that. Thinking about him at night. Sunk into the soul. It happens. And the guy asked for her phone. Makes an appointment. They start a relationship. Everything is fine. The guy is so businesslike. He says that he has a patronage over several orphanages and shelters for the homeless. The girl is delighting again. What a coincidence. Does this happen? Soulmate. And the guy is cunning. He fools her head and lures money out. But he does it tactfully, so that girl herself transfers money to his account. Don't dig. And the relationship continues to grow. The girl introduces him to her parents. Those are delighted. The guy comes dressed to the nines and with a bouquet of expensive roses. This is groom. The father thinks approvingly. The young people are doing well and things are moving towards the wedding. In front of the bride, our guy is ready to feed every kitten and homeless person from the street. But one day, the girl accidentally sees through the window how he offends the beggar and almost kicks him with his feet. He thinks that the bride does not see. The girl thought about it. Somehow it doesn't fit in my head. Decides to check our guy-sponsored orphanages. And there, for the first time, they hear about such a philanthropist. So the money went into the pocket of the swindler. She tells him about it directly, but he was not at a loss, and said that they simply mixed up the details. Here it is, looking in the face and blatantly lying. She tells the guy about God, whom he offended, but he denies everything. He says that he wanted to steal the wallet from him. It seems like he's not guilty of anything. Then our heroine decides to take a desperate step and puts on makeup as a beggar woman. A friend of hers studies at the theater. For insurance, she takes her father's bodyguard with her. He is a harsh man. Several business trips to hot spots. Reliable and efficient. A girl on the street comes up to our swindler and starts begging for money, disguised as an old woman. And the guy sends her in a very rude form. And he didn't even give me a dime. Our girl was convinced that he has a deceiver. Defiantly takes off her wig and erases her makeup. Tears of disappointment on her face. makes a sign to the guard that our kid in the car. They are going somewhere, and at the guard you can see the poured-out murderer. The guy was scared, although no one even touched him with a finger. Enough of the philology of the moment. Finally, he confesses. The guy is a marriage swindler, specialist in rich brides, especially for older ladies. He fools them, hence the money for a beautiful life. The girl looked after for a long time, but still could not approach. So he played a trick with a homeless person. His parents are alcoholic, and he is a swindler. The girl is reported to the police and the guy is put in jail.